It was a big weekend in motorsport and an even greater weekend for Australian and New Zealand drivers on the world stage across F1, F2, F3, IndyCar and some big news in NASCAR. In Hungary, Max Verstappen created history, winning Red Bull's 12th straight F1 race in a row, eclipsing McLaren's long-standing record of 11. The win came after Lewis Hamilton put his Mercedes on pole but failed to convert at the start and slipped down the order, eventually finishing fourth. We saw two Aussies on the F1 grid with the long-awaited return of Daniel Ricciardo. The 34-year-old was all smiles when he scored AlphaTauri's best qualifying result since the Monaco Grand Prix, placing 13th, 4 places better than his teammate Yuki Tsunoda. The race didn't play out exactly as he would have liked though, finishing 13th. Fellow Aussie Oscar Piastri continued his great mid-season form, qualifying 4th and ultimately finishing 5th. He lost some ground when the McLaren team gave teammate Lando Norris pit priority. Norris would eventually finish 3rd and celebrated a little too hard on the podium, accidentally breaking Verstappen's first place trophy. In Formula 2, Australia's Jack Doohan converted his first ever pole position in Formula 2 to victory in the feature race. The son of motorcycle legend Mick Doohan dominated the field, leading every lap of the 37-lap race in Hungary. The result sees him climb to 5th in the driver's standings with 4 rounds remaining. In Formula 3, Britain's Zach O'Sullivan took the feature race win, while Australians Christian Mansell finished 6th, Tommy Smith 24th and Hugh Barter 25th. In NASCAR news, this week we learnt that supercar star Brody Kostecki will be travelling stateside to make his NASCAR Cup debut at the Indianapolis road course. He'll be joined by fellow supercars driver Shane Van Gisbergen, who will make his return after winning his debut in Chicago. The race will take place on August 13th. At the weekend's race, Denny Hamlin prevailed in a tight door-to-door pass on Kyle Larson with 7 laps remaining to claim his 50th Cup win and 2nd of the 2023 season. IndyCar held a doubleheader at Iowa Speedway with Joseph Newgarden picking up both wins for Team Penske. The 2 rounds were positive for the Australasians too. Scott McLaughlin finished 2nd and 5th. Will Power qualified on pole for the first round before clipping the wall and falling to 5th. He rebounded to claim 2nd on Sunday. Scott Dixon finished 6th in both races. In the World Rally Championship, Kalle Rovanperä claimed his 3rd Rally Estonia as he edges towards a 2nd world title. The factory Toyota driver dominated the event, winning by almost a minute. With 5 rounds remaining, the 22-year-old Finn is 55 points in front in the standings and firmly on course to become the youngest double world champion. Still on the dirt, but closer to home, the Australian Rally Championship saw Harry Bates and Coral Taylor dominate in their Toyota GR Yaris. They finished ahead of Eddie Maguire and Zach Brakey in their Skoda Fabia in Heat 1 before claiming Heat 2 over championship leading brother Lewis Bates and Anthony McLaughlin. Looking ahead to next weekend, and Formula 1 returns to Spa in Belgium, supercars head to the Sydney Motorsport Park for the Bow Repairs Super Night. NASCAR goes to Richmond and Formula E goes to London.